What's up, everybody? I'm not a YouTuber, just a dad with 4 kids and one on the way, and I just look for ways to, teach my kids skills that I learned growing up and maybe alleviate some of our grocery bill. I pretty much do whatever I can between working on vehicles, mowing grass, along with my regular factory job that I work 48 hours a week. This is my first video. I'm just going to start recording the stuff that I do for anybody that is interested in it. I'm not by no means a master or know what the hell I'm doing, really, but I try, and to me that's what matters, and that's what I want to teach my kids, just to try. So what I'm working on is laying down this black plastic to kill all this grass for springtime. My plan is to make a garden right here, and I'm gonna put posts at each corner, and I have some wood that I got from a neighbor over there that are 2x8s or 2x10s. I'm sorry, 2x10s that he gave me when he redid his porch, and I'm gonna use those as a header to put up a shade cloth. I'm thinking 30 to 40% shade cloth here in these Tennessee summers should really help with the output, because my crops are getting burned up. I have 2 raised beds where I kind of started experimenting with gardening, and it just gets ate up with disease and burn up by the sun. The only thing that does really good is my asparagus and my peppers. So we're putting in a greenhouse up here where my about in front of my truck. We're putting a greenhouse, a 12x8 greenhouse. So that'll help me start when I want to start the seed. I think I can start probably around February. Might have to put a little heater in there to keep the ambient temperature up. I do plan on doing some type of system where I warm the soil up, because what I've researched is that plants can grow in cold air but not cold soil. So I'm thinking about really just maybe kind of like a soil heater or pads that the soil sits on to help get everything started. So my plan is with this is to not cut the grass, not scalp it. I'm going to just lay this tarp out. It's not really a tarp, it's more like it's a construction grade underlayment. You use it, it's like a vapor barrier, whatnot. I've got it overlapped by like 6 inches in the middle. But I'm just gonna let all of this grass die naturally from lack of sunlight and being suffocated. And then in spring, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna till it up, because I am on a slope, so I'd like to just get it a little bit smooth. But my thought was, let the grass just be how it is. Cover it up, smother it, let it die off. Let the worms, because I have huge worms all throughout this yard. If you come out here at night with a light and you don't shine it directly, you just kind of use the ambient light off of it, you can see huge worms. I'm talking, some of them are 8 to 12 inches long, easy. So I'm gonna let them eat on the roots and kind of, create a living soil per se in here. And then in spring, I'm gonna till it up. And you would think that would defeat the purpose, but really for my purpose, it's just to make sure. I live in Tennessee, so we have a bunch of clay, we have a bunch of rocks, and so you just have to till. Maybe not in certain areas, but for what I've seen digging in my yard, I need to till. I grow great rocks. But my chickens over here don't mind the podunk coop. I don't buy nothing. I build it. I ain't got money to buy it, but I want to, we eat a lot of eggs. So we have a lot of chickens, and the chickens do chicken things, and the chickens make poop. So I have here about 7 yards of compost that I've made just from that yard there. And my potato soil, I grow potatoes in bags, and I took the soil and I put it on top, and then I put a chicken coop clean out on top of it, and that's what all this white stuff is the mycelium that was growing in the potato bags is now starting to propagate throughout the top of this. Now this is a hybrid compost pile. You can see I have a bunch of shredded paper and stuff here. It's a mess. I'm busy. Like I said, I got 4 kids and 1 on the way, so don't mind my mess. I don't care. And then this one is a more traditional compost pile that I'm currently feeding. This pile over here, how I got such a massive volume is I used dirt. Lots of runoff. When we dug out the pool, I have all this dirt here. And I just incorporated dirt. We bury people in dirt. We bury animals in dirt. Dirt has millions upon billions of microorganisms that break stuff down. So this is 50% dirt, 50% browns and greens. I've recorded temperatures up at 162 degrees. It's just sitting and doing its thing until next season. But that is what I'm going to spread across the new garden. And I should have enough between my 2 compost piles by next season to do my beds here that are getting, just like I said, my tomatoes are getting ate up by disease and the sun. They look horrible. I had some hornworms that came in and messed everything up. This one, it's resilient though, because it got hit with the disease really bad and it came back and it even made fruit. So who knows, the collards have done great. The inchworms kind of took a toll on it. My peppers are doing really good. These are cayennes. Oh, I didn't mean to tear that one off, but they're starting to turn. I got one that's just about ready. These things are hot. I mean, if you eat one straight, it's hot. And I know it doesn't look like a cayenne because it's nice and fat. But I guess that's just the brand or something. I don't know. Hey, little dude, you bringing toilet paper out here? Yeah, you see what I'm doing? I'm making a garden. Yeah, we're getting it ready for next year. Whoa, is it cool? So that's my plan. It's my first video for this channel. I'm open to suggestions. Not gonna guarantee I take it because I kind of do what I want to do anyways. But I do a lot of stuff that people might find interesting, and I always think, man, I should just make a YouTube video or a Facebook video and just post it and see if anybody likes to watch it. This is all I watch on YouTube and Facebook. So I did get a tiller that I have to work on. I've got to fix some stuff on it. The gas here needs to be emptied. There's a lot of rust in it. The gas doesn't smell good. It's been sitting for a while. But once I do that, I think it'll be promising. I mean, I got this free 99, So I'm gonna do what I can to fix it up. You know, it's set in a shed. I don't have it sitting in a shed. The belt is in good condition. Not too much rust. There's a little oil here that's a little concerning. Seems like it's leaking somewhere, or somebody just did a really bad oil change. Who knows? It is key start. It was disconnected when I first got it. All this was disconnected. Luckily, my riding mower key fits in here, so I'm not too worried about a key start because it does have full start. I'm just gonna clean everything out and get that thing ready. It did come with some more attachments. I've got somewhere here. Yes. So I've got this attachment for it, and I've got this attachment for it. Can't beat that. Not for free 99, just to get it back working again. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm making a big garden. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to grow in it yet. That'll come more towards springtime. I know I want to do some Jersey Devils, which I might have to put in a trellis for them. I think maybe hanging them with string will be too complicated, and it'd just be easier to trellis them. And Cherokee Purple, I've heard things where that's a natural Tennessee tomato. I did get some tomato seeds from a farm down the road that grew in this soil, and I fermented the seeds, and I have saved them because they were delicious, and I would like to grow some next year. And I already know that those seed genetics are going to be used to this soil. So that's it. That's what I'm doing, and stay tuned for another video.